They have a set of these wooden TV trays, and before the closet got overwhelmed, they were just sitting in there normally, and they were in the family room, and they heard they're very distinctive sound. I have a set of these. They're a very distinctive sound when they're being picked up. They're in a little holding case. He said it sounded like somebody had picked them up and just dropped them. Wow. And they were in the family room, so it was very loud and distinctive.
But they were still upright when he saw.
Right.
They weren't on the
so coming into the family room,
so like flew.
They often experience footsteps. They'll be here in the family room. Footsteps upstairs or sounds of people going through things. This is the toy that
bye-bye.
Oh, I thought it was up in his room.
This one sings. This isn't the bye-bye one. This is the one that goes off by itself.
Have they checked the batteries?
Yeah, we'll need to go through those.
I mean, have they changed the batteries recently?
I don't know that. But that one goes off periodically. So, the Friday night, when he had his vision, nothing seems to occur over here. There's a discernible sound that their deadbolt makes. And he said when he went to bed at night, he locked the deadbolt, as he does every night, and goes upstairs to bed. When he was in his bedroom that night, he heard this noise. It was distinctive, loud, like, see there's a difference?
But it was still locked when he came down.
He thought it sounded like somebody that was unlocked it. So he came downstairs and found it unlocked.
Look, watch out.
And it's not touchy. I mean, this part wiggles, but you really have to make it go. And it's not something that you can, by pushing it. It was a flick, is what he heard. So upstairs, you'll see that the carpet in the stairwell is not matching the carpet that's in some of the bedrooms.
The officer doing.
The carpet from here, the stairs into the master bedroom, is what has been replaced.
Do you feel like the Seahawks, Casey?
So this is where it happened right here?
Right. That was the dogs. We're going to have to do something with those dogs.
No, there's a problem.
That was the dogs.
I'll shut the window.
So the night of the Friday night, after he had adjusted, and he sleeps with his baseball bat and his gun now.
Against the mist?
Yeah.
He saw the mist appear right about here. He came along the ceiling, came through here, came back, and stopped right here. And he said it dropped down about here into about the size of like a Nerf ball, softball size. It was a pulsing green light. He said his wife sleeps on this side and this is his side. He had time to look over here to see if it was these green lights on the modem. The light was not coming from that, wasn't bouncing off. He had a chance to scan this area.
It was dark
and still look up, and it was still there. And that's when he was nudging his wife saying, baby, 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 wake up. She looked up and said, I see it, and it disappeared.
Was it in the dark?
Yes, it was about 12:30 at night. So about 3 weeks prior, he was at work. She wasn't feeling very well. The baby, whose room is over that way, was fussing again. So she went and got the baby, brought him back to bed. She said she crawled into bed. As soon as she did, she saw a figure sitting right here like this with its legs down.
She was in bed and she saw it?
She was in bed. And she said she can't remember if she said it out loud or just in her head. She said, I am not in the mood for this. Something along those lines, and it disappeared. But she could see legs. It was just kind of a white figure, kind of a mass. Didn't have any distinctive facial features, but she could tell its legs. It was sitting right here.
Did it move the bed at all?
No.
Or making a depression, kind of like
No.
that?
Down here is the baby's room, and he has a hard time sleeping in here. And
Wow, Seahawks scores.
he does have a little nightlight, but it's a very minimal nightlight, not enough to create any kind of illuminating anything that would have created the mist. But he has a hard time sleeping in here at night. Down this way, we have the roommate's room, and I don't think she's home. She has not had anything happening in her room at all. This is the area of the house when they're downstairs. This would be the end of the house where they hear things, but they haven't. They're in her room. Here's the bathroom.
Bathroom, playroom, roommate's
Yeah.
room.
Oh, that's
This
good,
is their
that's right.
son's playroom. And this toy right here is, I don't know if this is the bye-bye one, I can't remember. It's this particular toy and that little table. These are the two that go off the most. Okay. He has lots of other little toys, but it seems to be this one and that table. I believe the table was the one that said bye-bye. Now that I think about it, because he said if you're playing with it and then you stop playing with it, after a while it says bye-bye and then turns off. But at 12:30 at night, no one's playing with the toy when she verbally said, let's get out of here, and it went off and said bye-bye. So there we have it.
And played music until they shut the front door.
The other toy went off.
So no, you got places for your cameras?
The two separate toys.
You tell me, you call them, where do you put them?
So I'm thinking this over here would be a great area.